you're the more average man, whether that's lower income or lower height or whatever it is, like is it worth it? I don't know. Now I want to know though. We did all the kinks yet. How many of y'all had sex on the first date?
Yes.
Yes.
In college.
In college, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to answer it?
Classified.
Classified.
I don't think we've had this conversation and I can't recall.
You make every guy wait like multiple dates? Gotta be one dude that was like, hey man, he's sexy. He look good. I'll take him home tonight.
No.
No?
Like I feel like it might have happened in the weekend, but I don't think it happened on the same night. Like we played this Never Have I Ever game, and I've been trying to think. Like I feel.
Somebody asked that on that game.
Yeah, and I've been trying to think about it, but I feel like it's happened like within the weekend, but within the same night. No, I don't think so.
But like meeting him and then y'all talking over a couple days and then it happening, something like that maybe.
No, now I know there might have been one where we might have met and then we hung out and then you know what I'm saying, we've known each other and then but it wasn't like we just met. We went on a date and then it happened. You know what I'm saying?
But there was instances like that though, like you're saying, where you knew the guy very well though, and then like it ended up happening though. Like he didn't have to do a lot more than that one date. Kind of.
Yeah, it was way quicker than it probably should have been.
Yeah. No, that's all I was curious of. Yeah, go ahead.
Too quick. The reason why I say classified, it's not that because I have been sexually active, but the thing about it is, it's more important on the woman's side than the man's side because ultimately, the man has to depend on the woman if she wants to consent to having sexual sex. It's not on the man. The man has access to relationship, but the woman gives access to sex. So it's ultimately on the woman if she wants to sleep with you on the first night or not.
Yeah. No, I like to talk about something called burning genuine desire. Shout out to Rolo. There's a burning genuine desire, in my opinion. Really, usually only comes up like if y'all have all slept with somebody on the first night, then y'all are going to always have that burning genuine desire for people that you let do it that quickly, basically. And so, but what my next question I wanted to ask is, how long do y'all make guys wait now? Like we all were talking about trauma and stuff, how you've learned things that you're never going to let happen again. Is this one of those things? Like, do you make guys wait 30, 60, 90 days now? We'll start with you.
I do. The goal is to be abstinent till marriage, but I do make guys wait now.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Now,
You make them wait now? What about you?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Do you make them wait now?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
Hell no.
I'm it's been such a long time since I've went on a date or been with a guy, but I'm just kind of like at the point where I mean, if it feels right, I don't really know like if I'd be like, okay, well it's been, 2 weeks or if it's been 3 months. Like I don't know if I would do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm older. So like I'm trying to find my husband yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think that
I'm not waiting 90 days to see if it's good or not. Like we need to check it out in 2 weeks and figure it out if we're gonna waste 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're really smart because that's basically it's in line with what I teach. Because the thing is, if y'all have let those guys in the past hit on the first night, these guys that y'all are making wait 60, 90 plus days or whatever it is, it's like she said, you're wasting each other's time. And she's totally right. Like you're never going to have that burning genuine desire for a guy you make wait 60, 90 days if you don't have that feeling on the first night. And I'm a true believer in this. Like I've had multiple relationships and they've always like my best relationships always started that way. And it's something that Rolo, a shout out to Rolo again, he talks about in his book all the time. It's a very I just don't think that like y'all three who said that y'all make the guys wait now. I honestly don't think you should because like I said, like you're wasting that guy's time and your time, in my opinion, I think. But yeah, good on you.
I know people that have had sex on the first night and they have been together 12 years, 15 years, married, got kids, successful. So if that's what you're thinking mentally, that if I have sex on the first night, it makes me a whore, they're not going to like me. That's not going to be the case.
The guys who act that way are guys who haven't had enough sex, because a guy who's had a lot of sex, he knows that when a woman does that, she really is down for him. Whereas a guy who's a simp or a beta, he barely ever gets pussy. He's like, oh, she gave it to me on the first night. She's a hoe. She must be a hoe. And then they run away from it. It's like, man, that was the one girl that actually liked your stupid ass. Yeah. What about you? Or what were you going to say, bro?
I was going to say, as far as that 30 or 90 day rule, which I think, I don't know if that's for sure he's the one that made it up, because I first heard about that through Steve Harvey. Holistically, if a woman makes you wait, she considers you a beta male provider elite.
Yeah.
Facts.
Basically. Yeah, you're just a beta male provider that she's just trying to like fall back on to maybe provide for something. I really don't. That's and this is something like, and we also try to say, don't raise your number, your body count, like because we'll go ahead and talk about that also. I'll just ask that really quick, so then it goes into it. Do you think a high body count for a woman's bad?
No.
No. Do you think a high body count for a woman's bad?
No.
No. Do you think a high body count for a woman's bad? Do you think it's bad? No. You go first, DC. You want to? What do you think?
For me, I really don't care, man. And the reason why me and Street him shout out Street, we talked about that before. The reason why I don't care about a woman's body count, because I'm like, look, we live in a globalized sexual marketplace. Understand, your average normie chick has been having a couple dudes that she's went through before she met you, and so you just gotta accept that. That's just the reality of it is. So yeah, don't really care about the body count.
Yeah.
For me, it's more about the characteristics of a woman more than the body count. Because here's the thing: women are going to lie anyways. You're never going to know the truth. Women have plausible deniability. So why are you worried about a woman's body count when you know psychologically women have a defense mechanism to not tell you the truth because they don't want to be shanked?
Very true. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are never going to tell the truth anyways. Do y'all know how guys try to tell the number even if y'all lie to them? Do y'all know? No, y'all. The reason how we'll try to tell, just so you know, is by looking at your Instagram, just talking to you, the way type of person you are, just everything about your personality, and that's how a guy will judge you for that. So y'all might be like, oh, like I really like this guy, but he just stopped talking to me afterwards. Like, why the fuck? He might have just saw something like on your Instagram or saw something about you, and he was just like, she's for the street, she a hoe, and like it might not even be true. You might post bikini pictures all the time, but you've only had sex with 2 guys. That motherfucker doesn't care. He's judging based off of that. And in my opinion, guys have the leverage because y'all want relationships. Y'all want a ring on your finger. Y'all have to think about what the guy wants. Like, yeah, y'all have a million options. Yeah, you get on Instagram, you got tons of DMs, but it's mostly simps and betas. So the guys that you really want, if they're low-key thinking these things, you might want to think about it and maybe move different or just be a little bit different because those guys are like, y'all all said that, body count doesn't matter. Shit, if you're on a date with a dude that you really care about, you might need to say, yeah, it does matter. I got a low number. I don't sleep around, because the thing is, if y'all act like that, like, oh, it's no big deal at all, you're gonna scare away like the high value guy that you really want. And trust me, he'll never say anything. Guys are the king at never saying shit. I'm gonna look at y'all like brother, like an uncle, like a father right now, because I have a daughter and I want her to grow up in a better world and stuff like that. That's how I'm not trying to sleep with any of y'all. Okay. I'm telling y'all straight up how men think because I just want to help you. It's no benefit of me. Trust me. I get no benefit out of fucking telling y'all this shit. If anything, I get the internet hating me more than ever, But yeah, but yeah, to be honest, guys, y'all should worry about your body count. And I'll explain to y'all why too, because if the guys are smart and they're looking at certain statistics, there are statistics online that show marriage happiness drastically falls down after fucking after 6. After 6 bodies, drastically drops again after 10, and it drops even more after 20. So like there's statistics that scare men into being like, well, fuck, she's been with fucking 20 people. I am not taking that seriously. And it's harder to pair bond with somebody the more people you've been with. I think this is true for men and women, but y'all do release oxytocin when y'all have sex. When y'all have orgasm, y'all release more oxytocin than us. So y'all do have a harder bond. If y'all slept with 10 dudes that were really alpha guys that maybe got big dick, 6'4" or something like that, you might have like that type. Yeah, pause. You might have that like type of thing that you always want, and you're never gonna lock down a guy that's that badass, because they can get anybody. No, that's all I wanted to say about the body count thing. I feel like I'm the weird one. I thought you were gonna agree with me, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and do. I gotta know, does size matter? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Does size matter?
It's hard.
I know it's hard. Pause.
Pause.
Does size matter? You can say it.
No one's gonna judge you.
Yeah, nobody's gonna judge you. This is
I don't
the.
care about being judged, to be honest. But
God's watching. Into the mic for us too, please.
honestly, it matters. But like, I'm a nice person, so sometimes if I do like you a lot, I'll let it slide.
You'll let it slide.
For the most part, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
For the petty part.
I'm not letting it slide.
You're not letting it slide.
No.
It does matter.
It does matter. Like,
Okay.
if I'm, giving you, if I'm being vulnerable in this way with you, I should be getting what I want. Same as you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something y'all ain't settling on, huh?